Hello, Sheikh Islam. Thank you indeed for inviting me here. I covered the war in Afghanistan in the 1980s and later, of course, the war in Bosnia. And in both cases, Muslims felt a duty to help their brothers and sisters in distress. I think everyone here will know the hadith, of course, about one body. When part of the body is ill, the whole body feels ill. At that time, and I remember coming up to Coventry, there were people raising money for the people in Bosnia who were suffering, and it was seen as a very proud thing to do, a very proper thing to do. Obviously, to do that now would be considered even an act of terrorism, where there are foreign armies occupying Dar al-Islam now, or at least their presence there. How do you see the two and compare the two in terms of the duty of Muslims to help their brothers?
Thank you. I understand and agree with you that the whole of the Muslim Ummah works like a body. But there are different organs of the body. Working as a body, no doubt about that, is what is required by Islam. And it has been practicing in the past. But at the same time, if a single organ of a body becomes cancerous, then other organs are not supposed to support this cancer. Then the other organs will always support the surgeon to cut this arm away so that the whole body is protected from spreading of cancer. Act of terrorism is not less than a cancer. If in any part of the Muslim world, any group of individuals or any party starts a terroristic activity, so it means that there is a cancer in this organ of the body of Muslims. So the Muslim, all organs are compulsorily required to help the surgeon to cut that part from the body so that the remaining body is safe. That's why this terroristic activity is never supported and would never be supported by the Muslims. Because these people, when they commit the act of terrorism, they use the word of jihad. Jihad is never an act of terrorism. Jihad is fighting against terrorism. Jihad, the concept of jihad is that jihad is a struggle, a sacred struggle against the evil desires of our lower self. Jihad is a sacred struggle to spread the knowledge and to remove and to fight against the ignorance of the society. Jihad is a sacred struggle for charity, to remove the economic unbalance from the human society and to fight against the poverty and alienation of poverty. So jihad is a sacred struggle to liberate the people from act of oppression and act of injustice, as Saddam used to do. And even if the Taliban, they give the bad name to Islam and they suppress the women from their right which has correctly given by Islam to them, and if they commit the act of cruelty, and if they commit the act of oppression to the Muslim community, so the Muslims as a body will never support that organ because they are bringing a bad name to Islam. So we have to differentiate what is right and what is wrong.